Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go through my completed January planning and journaling and kind of my creative adventure, I guess, for the month of January 2021. Cocoa Daisy has offered a few different planner challenges and journaling challenges, and I wanted to share with you guys how those turned out for me and some ideas for the future. So if that's something you're interested in, keep watching. Okay, so I do have my standard setup again, and I just took my two January notebooks out and replaced it with my February Simple Dory. I use my Simple Dory for a few different things. The first one, I decided to add my mood tracker, and this is a printable. I think it's like $1.99. It's a download, and it comes with some that have numbers and some that don't have numbers, so you can go ahead and check those out. And I'm just going to color my heart based on my mood for the month of February. And then this page over in between here, I kind of skipped that because it has my prayer list on it, and I do keep names and specific prayers, so I went ahead and skipped over that. It's the same in my January booklet. And then I also keep my gratitude, and I kind of spread it out so I have more room to write my thoughts down about what I'm thankful for the day, rather just than one word or two. I kind of go back and forth with that, and these are from the memory keeping kit, and so I have February ready to go. And then I've been decorating with some of the other stickers. And then I also take notes at church during the sermon. So I usually have the date up here, and then I went ahead and put this full box sticker down, but I'll just write around it. Like, it doesn't bother me that it's on the page. I think it adds some prettiness to the plain pages. And then obviously the ones that have a lot of decoration, I don't need to do anything to. So the rest of this Simple Dory will be used for that, for basically notes during small group or when I'm reading my Bible. So just to show you a little bit of my January Simple Dory and how it turned out, I added some stickers, and then you can see I used those same date stickers from the memory keeping kit to set up my gratitude. And then there's the second half. I need to go back in and fill them in. I do keep kind of like a time log going on my Stalogy pages. So if I don't have these filled in, they are usually in my other journal section, and I'll go back because I like to see them all together. And then the next page are those prayer requests, so I'm going to skip over those, and then you can see what my church notes look like. The other thing that Cocoa Daisy offered, which was new for January 2021, was a journaling challenge. So this is separate from the planner challenge. The planner challenge is more like the prompt might be meal planning, and you show a picture of your meal planning in your planner. It's more planner related. Or this is more based on like list making or journaling or crafting. So you can see I still have a few to go. I did use the Cocoa Daisy Dory, so that's different than the Simple Dory. The Simple Dory has pages that look more like this, where it's Simple Dory. So it's made for memory keeping. I don't use it in that way, but the pages are more set up like this, whereas in your Daisy Dory, your pages are really made for planning, and I actually use the B6 version of this for my planning, so you'll get to see the pages are set up a little bit differently. But this was my Journal in January challenge, and I'll just flip through my pages. I don't have it all complete. I'm trying to get better with sticking with projects until they're finished, because typically I'm ready to move on to the next month, and if this wasn't done, I would just put it on my shelf and jump into February, but I really do want to finish this. So I'm leaving it out on my craft desk and hope to finish my last 5 or 6 pages in here. So I pretty much did mine in order of the prompts. My first page would be 21 in 2021, and then my word of the year. And then this really helped me to kind of reflect. We have a self-care prompt, and I wanted to do these 2 things, take my vitamins and my meds every day. And then I went through the 8 domains and ranked myself in 1 through 10. And I want to do that every month to kind of reflect on my self-care in each of those domains that you see down here. And then the next prompt was reading. So I printed off my Audible stat, and I want to beat my goal for 2021. The next was watching, so just some shows that I'm watching. And then the next one was 2020 planner reflections, and I actually printed out some of my favorite Instagram pictures from the year 2020 and put those in here, and then just jotted down like what size I was using and what the kit was called. And then these were my favorite YouTubers and lighthearted pet peeves. School supplies I still love, things that I keep in my pouch. And then this was winter drink list. So I made a little note here and then printed out that Christmas punch recipe. And then this page were for my favorite Cocoa Daisy stamps. So I just glued down some of the sticky notes and then put my favorite stamps on here. Like, that's a hard pass for me. Thank you. I thought that's perfect. And of course, I'm the bird nerd. And then the next one were favorite IG accounts and favorite ink pens. And then the next one was what my name means. And then 16, I don't have done yet. It was my perfect day, and I'm struggling with that one because it really depends on my mood what my perfect day would look like. So I'll have to think about that a little bit more. Favorite phone apps. It's the small things. 10 words that describe me. This is probably my favorite page in this junk journal of sorts. Let's see, 20 was 3 wishes. 21 was favorite Cocoa Daisy notepad. So I just literally took the notepad pages off that I loved, the sticky notes, and stuck those down. 22 was historical figures I'd like to meet. My winter bucket list. 24 was quotes. No, I messed that up. 24 was gratitude. So I picked out 3 scriptures that kind of talked about gratitude. And then I don't have 25 done, which is quotes. 26, I don't have done things I want to learn to do. 27 is supposed to be foodie. 28 are celebrity crushes that I don't have done. And then this was home improvement. I made new curtains for my craft room, and I love how those turned out, so I put a picture in here. And then 30, that would be with an extra hour I would. And then 31 was a misprint on my part because I made the prompts for the Cocoa Daisy Journal Challenge. It was 10 words that described me, but it was a repeat from the 19th, so it was just kind of like a free day. So that is how my journal in January is wrapping up here. I have just a few more to do. And then for February, they do have another journal challenge up. It's making lists of your favorite things. So if you want to join in on that, you can go to the website and download that, and I'll put a link in the description below for you. Okay, lastly, the thing that I utilize in my system for journaling and planning for the month is the B6 Daisy Dory. And I usually use it as 4 days on 2 pages. So I just literally draw a line down the middle and do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a meal plan. So at the beginning of the week, prior to the week, I have this page, which is called the weekly dashboard, and I kind of break it off into do, errands, to contact, work, and then some stuff for Cocoa Daisy and the Cocoa Daisy challenge, and sometimes I add a tracker down here. And then you jump right in to that week's plan. So this would have been the week of December 28th through Sunday, January 3rd. And if you don't get every little thing filled up, like me, you can see some days I have less filled in than others. I have found that for me, it's easier just to let that go. Like some people go back and back plan, and I'm not judging because I do that sometimes. But for my kind of season of life, I guess, I have stopped doing that. So here's this next week, the 11th through the 17th. And then my next weekly dashboard, followed by the week of the 18th through the 24th. And then I set up my dashboard, and then by this time, January 25th, I had moved into my February Dory. February is a short month, so I had enough pages in the February to do this week of January 25th through the 31st. So I went ahead and moved that into my February setup, but you can do whatever works for you, obviously. So that is how I utilized this system for planning. So as a wrap up, we have the standard size Dory that I used for journaling, the simple Dory that I used for faith and church notes, and then the B6 Dory that I used for planning. So if you guys have any questions about how I utilize those or anything at all, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer. Thanks so much for watching, and happy crafting.